Hello lovelies, welcome to Lanmoutarot. This is a general reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising for the first week of July 2019. We are using the Cosmic Tarot and we'll use the Top Tarot for any clarifications if needed. Spirit, what message, guidance do you have for our Taurus friends? Message, guidance for our Taurus friends. And I'm not cutting the deck this time around. I just shuffled until the cards jump out. We have the Hanged Man in first position. So some of you Taurus may feel like you've been dealing with delays about certain situation, or there was a need to take a pause to gain a new perspective. And here we have Three of Cups and a lot of water energy here for you, Taurus. And at the bottom of the deck, Seven of Swords. Wow, this is like, excuse me, I have to take a sip of water. This is not as sunny as we'd like it to be, but here with that Seven of Swords, it seems like some of you felt like you were betrayed, you were lied to, you were deceived. And it may be the love situation, because we have Two Cups here. We have the Hanged Man asking for a new, to seek answers, a new perspective, a new level of understanding, better awareness about a situation, okay? Taking a pause to really master our own selves, our own inner guidance, to find our own inner guidance. And here, the next card, right on top of that Seven of Swords, is the Eight of Cups. It's someone who's very much so emotionally dissatisfied about a situation. It's not so much that disappointed. It's as if those Eight of Cups represent the result of your own actions, right? The Eight of Cups represent the result of our own decision, our own actions. And we're sitting there, we come to a place where we have to sit and think, and it's like, so all the things I've said, I've done, this is what I get, and feeling completely dissatisfied, realizing that this is not the fulfillment that we would like to have, but it's not something that was given to us or so much done to us. It is by our own making, but we still can recognize whether or not this is gonna make the cut, right? We still get to make that decision at the end of the day, right? It's like you being in a relationship with someone. They give you enough, right? They don't do anything to upset you per se. You guys don't have major disagreement per se. But it's not that passionate love either. It's not that kind of love that you really would like to experience, that you feel like you're walking in the stars. So it's almost like the Eight of Cups. It's that card of leaving, going into the night in search of that ninth cup, in search of that total happiness, in search of that wish fulfillment, okay? Not because you're ungrateful for what's right here. Very grateful, thank you very much, but that's not it. But in this case here, the departure might have been brought by the realization that someone either was lying to you, or perhaps you lying to yourself, making yourself believe that this was enough, making yourself staying in a situation where you know that you were not completely satisfied, okay? And here comes next the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is the card sometimes of celebration, but it also can denote a three-party situation, especially with that Seven of Cups here, okay? By three-party situation, meaning someone was giving way too much elsewhere than to that relationship, okay? Too much elsewhere than to that partnership, and it created a void, a sense of lack in that partnership, that relationship. Someone was not happy, satisfied by that. The Queen of Cups, the Hanged Man, is talking about here. The Queen of Cups can be someone, oh wow, yes, there was a secret affair here. We have the High Priestess with the Queen of Cups, and we know the Queen of Cups can be very manipulative, and someone, we don't even see her face here in this deck, okay, in the top tower, the Queen of Cups. That's the energy of a woman that's very emotional, that knows how to use her emotion to get her way. Like somebody here, Taurus, I don't know if it's you who was doing that or the person you were dealing with, okay? Put you like in the waiting, was playing the waiting game with you while they were dealing with other people, while they were contemplating other alternatives, if you will. Okay, there were secrets here. There was secret love affair, secret lovers here. Okay, and while you're sitting there just waiting for things to change, or waiting for that person to come to you, waiting for them to make you the ultimate one, for that commitment to really take place, waiting, I don't know for what exactly, because you knew. It's not like you didn't know. You knew that that person wasn't being true to you. Princess of Swords. Okay, so this is someone, yeah, that you mentally, you know, right? It's not just about the emotions here. It's kind of like you being grounded in your thinking. Like it's you feel unfulfilled, but you're not approaching it from a way of emotionality or being too emotional, like allowing emotions to drive your decision. You're not doing that right now. You're allowing yourself to think this through, and to think it through in a very grounded way. What do we have here? The Chariot. Yes, you are moving. There's travel here, okay? The Eight of Cups is a card of departure anyways, like leaving a situation that no longer serves you. And here with that Prince of Swords, the decision has been made. The Princess of Swords can be also very cutting. Like with that clarity that came through, the decision was made to cut something, and you had to leave. There's a departure here. Whether it's someone who had to leave, leaving a situation they were in, coming towards you, or you had to leave after realizing that person was just playing, letting you hang dry, okay? Not really committing to you, and then you decide to just cut this whole thing out. You have no more use to the deceit. Look here, even in that Seven of Swords, they're walking away. They're walking away from that, the Seven Swords of deceit. They're walking away. Okay, they're walking towards towards the moon here, towards the other way. They're walking away. They're leaving this behind. So there is travel here. There's a departure here. If you're in a relationship with someone and you're wondering, there is travel here. Someone is leaving something behind that no longer serves you. If this is not a love situation, it may be somebody who's been perhaps in a career, in a job where they don't feel fulfilled. They never get the promotion that they deserve. They were just sitting there waiting, hanging, trying to play the good teammate, right? And they realize now it's never gonna happen to them. That's as much as it will ever be. This is where they're gonna get stuck in that situation, in that position, that if they wanna change their life, they have to leave. They have to cut this out. They have to use their mind, their intellect, and to ground themselves in their knowing, and to depart from this, to move to a new beginning, to move away from this. And here's the Three of Cups. Spirit, some clarification on the Three of Cups. Some clarification on the Three of Cups. This Three of Cups is interesting because there's only two people here. Two feminine energy on that Three of Cups. So, and again, for those of you, this is a love situation. Someone had a secret lover here. And here there are just two women here. I was fighting for the intention. The last two standing, who's gonna choose? We don't see the guy, right? We don't see the masculine energy here. It's as if like the control is in their hands. We only see the two women. It's almost like they're doing a ritualistic dance that might as well be a fight, right? The way they're sitting. We don't see struggle here, but we see there's a sense of a strife. It's not a celebration here. There's not laughter or happiness in their face, even though the cups are overflowing right there in front of them. Some clarification on the Three of Cups, please. Some clarification on the Three of Cups for our Taurus friends. Clarification on the Three of Cups. I said three. On the Three of Cups for our Taurus friends. This is really, it's taking a long time for that clarification to come through. So for a lot of you, Taurus, it seems like that that information, before it finally got out, it took a long time for you come to the bottom of this. My goodness. Look at this. Some clarification, please, Spirit, on the Three of Cups for Taurus. What the Taurus need to know about the Three of Cups. Clarification on the Three of Cups for Taurus. Clarification on the Three of Cups for Taurus. It might have been a situation that has gone a long time for you guys, especially the way that Hangman is holding on there. Time was a major factor in this situation for a lot of you. Clarification on the Three of Cups. Valor. That's a Seven of Wands. That's a card of courage. Like courage in fighting your enemies. And the, right away we see that one guy standing on top of the hill going at it. There are 6 ones that we only see the ones, we don't see the people at the bottom of the hill that he's fighting, but he is like with gusto and great strength, okay, fighting all these people at the bottom. So this is like here, lust, number 11, that we normally see as the Justice card, but in this it is lost. It's more like the Strength card, like literally harnessing your inner strength and taking the beast energy to that lion energy within you, to really harness all the strength that you can to overcome the situation. That's what Spirit is asking you to do here, almost like asking some of you to fight for your relationship, to fight for that love, okay? And here we have 11 and 7, and at the bottom we have the Ace of Cups. That's just amazing. There is real love here at play. It seems like if that person, if it's not you choosing, if you're just one of those women, Taurus, and someone have to make a choice, you're gonna get that offer. You're gonna receive that Ace of Cups, and you're gonna receive that Ace of Cups is because you have stood the test of time. Apparently, it's because you have been in that hangman position for so long, and once you decide to leave, once you decide, okay, this is not going to work, I'm done with this, I'm tired, you've come to the lies and the deceit has come to the upfront, you decide to leave, then that person will make a decision, okay? That person will have to find their strength, or you will find the strength in that situation, and that's when that Ace of Cups, you will be the one receiving that Ace of Cups. And if it's vice versa, it's the same thing. You'll be the one extending that Ace of Cups to somebody, because they have shown strength and courage in dealing with that Three of Cups situation. Oh, that was fast. That's the Woman's Angel Oracle card. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmation, and visualization help you bring you together. And by the way, for some of you, having this card here, calling in your soulmate, it may be that some of you may have to leave. Like once you take that Eight of Cups and get on that chariot and you leave, you may really have to leave that three-party situation. You may have to harness your strength and your courage to completely go and leave and go for something new, to accept a new and Ace of Cups. Because the Ace of Cups, sometimes it's not, the Princess of Cups can denote someone from the past, but the Ace of Cups is a new love, okay? So for some of you, it may be that you're leaving the situation behind altogether. You're really gonna harness all your strength, all your courage, all your might to just leave completely, okay? And here we have the card that actually jumped out for you is codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Yes, we can see that. We can see that because it seems like that person is addicted to lying that you're dealing with, Taurus. That person you're dealing with, or perhaps it's you, Taurus. I don't know. Wherever it is, on whichever side. But I really feel like it's that person you're dealing with. That person you're dealing with is addicted to lying. That person is addicted to getting attention from other people, to secrets. They enjoy the little dramas, to have, like, you know, all these other people. And here we have Soulken that came out at the bottom, divine doorway. And number 3 talks about time, okay? And we're gonna read it straight from the book for you, Taurus. And here we go. It says here, Circle of Time. Pulling this card reminds you to consider how time is affecting your life. Are you engaging time as a wave that nurtures, allowing segments for deep relaxation and personal development? Or have you become enslaved to time, finding barely enough opportunity to get the essentials of survival in order? Take a brief moment to view your relationship to the circle of time and the hopes and dreams you place within the circle of your life experience. View this card as representing a sign point of cosmic order, a reminder that your time in the physical world is yours to orchestrate. I'm going to repeat. Your time in the physical world is yours to orchestrate. Let time become a measure of the joy, growth, and freedom that passes through your days and nights. Let time become a measure of your growth, joy, and freedom that passes through your days and nights. Don't let anyone suck in all your energy. Don't let anyone waste your time. Like, let you give in that playing delayed that tactics with you, letting you hang there when you could be having fun, you could be meeting new people when they have no good intentions towards you. That's a message here, Taurus. Reclaim your time, okay? Reclaim your time. That's what I'm gonna title this. Reclaim your time, because someone here has literally abused your affection, abused your good natured, and really wasted your time. And I don't like to use that term as wasted time, because we learn lesson, there's a meaning to everything, but we could have cut this way short. So by this time you could have actually been getting to know someone, or start calling in your soulmate, start praying, right? Because that's the card that was at the bottom of the deck for you. Calling in your soulmate. Prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. You could have been doing the work, right, to move on from this, but you get stuck in that situation, stuck in waiting, stuck because that person was telling you stories. But I hope for those of you that was in this negative situation that you moved on, and when you moved on, you moved on for good, and what you'll be manifesting is a new love with that Ace of Cups, okay? This is the message, and I hope it resonates with you. Or for those of you it doesn't resonate, that's good too, because that wasn't like, nobody wants to be in that situation. And come back next week for the next set of reading. I'm sending you so much love, Taurus. Thank you for the support, and as always, remember, love is the only answer. Thank you so much. Bye.